Well, hello, Tauruses. Welcome to your month of July, 4th of July, month of 2025. I'm Josie K, and this is the Sacred Circle Tarot by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason. So, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless whichever Taurus needs to hear this information most with clearly defined messages of spiritual advice for the month of July of 2025. Okay, so at the very beginning of July, we do have the Six of Cups energy, someone thinking strongly about the past. Now, in some cases, Spirit's saying, remember, these cups are empty. Something or someone served its purpose to teach you something, to teach them something, to learn, and to grow. In the thoughts position, we have the Queen of Swords energy. There could be a Taurus here who is thinking about an older air sign, maybe female, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Now, this could also be, if you're thinking about a business, an organization, a future direction. Spirit's offering the Queen of Swords energy in the thoughts position so that you can set and meet goals in a very clear and decisive way. Right? What was, and now it's time to apply your imagination and creativity as you plan the future in July. In the relationship sector, oh my, so we do have a Taurus here who is trying to find the courage to go into one path versus another. Now, wands could represent home, family, or business. It is in the relationship sector, so there could be thoughts of a passionate connection and trying to find the courage to go into that direction, or indecision about the past versus the future taking place here in the first week or two of July. Okay, so in the creative aspects position, we have harmony. Beautiful. So Spirit is helping the collective to recognize a connection is indeed one that naturally ebbs and flows beautifully. In the actions position, we have the Knight of Wands energy, someone getting pretty revved up here, lots of passion, excitement, thoughts of some form of adventure. Now, sometimes the Knight of Wands can be a little stinker. They come in hot and heavy and then they leave in the same way. Someone may be thinking this Taurus may be thinking about someone who has strong fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo, or just a very fiery connection. Maybe thinking about the Queen of Swords, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or again, this is Spirit saying, set to meet goals in a balanced way. For the past, those past cups are empty. Now we want to bring you into an adventure whereby there is greater harmony in your life. Now, emotionally, we have the major arcana, the Chariot. Cancer energy. We have someone here, this Taurus who is excited to travel physically or metaphorically into the direction of the creation of a harmonious situation. Okay, this is also victory. So if this is a financial question, yes, set and meet goals in a balanced way, knowing that the past is the past for a reason, that Spirit's trying to give you this Chariot energy of overcoming obstacles and challenges, of traveling eventually into the direction of success. So there could be around mid-July for many of my Tauruses, a new path that comes to mind here where Spirit's giving you the courage to check it out. There's an adventure here where Spirit's saying you could take action to go in the direction of, for you will recognize the Chariot energy of victory. In the subconscious position, we have the Eight of Wands, so a quick and unexpected call to action, an adventure, the courage in a relationship to another or others to make a decision to go forward into a more harmonious and successful direction. Wow, Tauruses. So in the day-to-day aspects position, you have the popular Three of Wands energy. As you set and meet goals, you may find, whether it's personally or professionally, by the third week of July, that your proverbial ship has come in. That there is some form of soulmate connection that has taken place in a new adventure by which Spirit's saying you should go into the direction of. you should travel physically or metaphorically forward, because this Cancer energy of the Chariot is leading to success. I'm hearing especially in the area of home and family. In the inner strengths position, we have the Page of Cups. So a time of reflection, right? So the page is kind words, messages, offers, opportunities. But it could also be a small connection where the cups are empty, the path is over, and no longer serves you. Someone could go on an exciting adventure. I think in business, there's some great success here and a realization of a very harmonious connection. I think in a personal situation, maybe just be a little bit careful here. I think there will be, and there's definitely a strong possibility of a harmonious connection. But I think there's a nudge to move slowly. Okay. In a 3-card summary, we have dedication. Wow. Coming together with another or others, recognizing some form of teamwork. All right, I'm going to put these up here. So we have dedication, groundedness, and potential. So Spirit's saying there was a situation or person that no longer serves you, and now it's time to dedicate yourself to focusing on teamwork in the area of money, finance, career, business. In the thoughts position, someone here is being guided with the Queen of Swords energy to set and meet goals in a very balanced way when it comes to the Ace of Cups. So someone here may be thinking about a new path in love, but then we have a 3 in the center here and the courage to make a decision. So interestingly enough, in the relationship sector, we've got the Truth Sword. Now that's been in that same position for many people at this time in this month of July. I'm acknowledging the truth in relation to another, for I'm finding the courage to decipher one path versus the other, because someone or something showed up quite unexpectedly, and it's making me think about what was. In the creative aspects position, we have the major arcana, the Hanged Man. Yeah, so Spirit's saying this is a month, especially in the first 3 weeks of July, if this is some form of love, hope for you, to just kind of stop and look at things from every perspective. Singles, if one person or situation isn't a harmonious one, and you have 2 with the 2 of Wands in the relationship sector, keep your options open. If you're unsure about another, Spirit's going to give you the strength to look at things from every perspective before taking a step forward. Yeah, because in the actions position, we have a Taurus here with the 7 of Swords who may be a bit conflicted about communication regarding another or others, who may be conflicted about the Queen of Swords energy, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, who's trying to get to the truth of a situation regarding a very adventurous spirit or opportunity. Feeling defeated, contemplating and finding solace after discord. Interesting. All right, so when we look at the emotional aspects position, Spirit's saying remain grounded this month. Even though you're conflicted about what action steps to take, there's eventually going to come this awareness of the Chariot energy where you are overcoming obstacles and challenges, and you're going into the direction of a more fulfilling path or person. I feel financially there is forward movement. If you'll remain grounded, eventually this sort of success will come and will help you to cut away from maybe this energy of waiting. You may feel a little conflicted about some form of communication, but Spirit's saying we're helping you financially to go into the direction of a new adventure. And that's why we're giving you the strength to hang in there, because there's eventually going to come some form of offer or opportunity. Yeah, so subconsciously Spirit is saying there's going to come eventually, and I'm thinking again around the 2nd or 3rd week of July for many of my collective Tauruses. There's going to come a realization that an opportunity, a doorway, a direction has developed in the area of money, finance, and career, and that's where Spirit's saying this is the path of victory. This is a path of blessed. that is blessed. We will give you the courage to make a decision to go forward. For by the third week of July, for many of my Tauruses, you're going to recognize that your proverbial ship has come in, especially in the area of business. Now, also in the day-to-day aspects position, there's another message from Spirit of initiation, of looking at the previous paths you have walked before, whether it is personal or professional. Spirit's bringing you back to center and is helping you eventually to recognize that your ship has come in, that there is someone who wants to work with you, who sees and acknowledges the hard work that you have done in the past. Look at that. So we've got an offer, opportunity, kind words and messages, an exciting communication, call to action that has potential, some form of adventure. Yeah, personal success is what is most important at this time. It's going to bring the collective Tauruses a very positive, stable, and secure energy, so that when other people come in, they will be able to then better decipher if they are the right one for them. That's my singles. But there could be very much love and money that develops, but it's important to stand on a secure foundation. Foremost, Spirit saying there will be a realization again that you have initiated a more solid foundation. You're going from the 3 to the 4 of Wands, a reason to celebrate with others, because with the King of Discs energy, someone in a leadership position, someone financially abundant, stable, and secure is coming in to free you from a path that no longer serves you. Beautiful. So I'm going to look at money and see if anything else regarding relationships should pop up, but I do feel a sense of caution if you are a bit conflicted about what someone says or where something is headed personally. Yes. Some here are, again, receiving really good news, like many of the collective, from if you're waiting on a money, finance, career situation, someone's going to acknowledge the work that you do. They're going to want to work with you. Others may receive some form of unexpected communication from the past in this month of July, especially at the beginning. It could have even been end of June going into July, but those cups are empty. Seems to be a strong message. In the thoughts position, there is worry about the health of a situation, right? Or someone's health. I think the health of a relationship for some is what someone's thinking about in the first week or two of July, this Taurus. But Spirit's saying we're trying to give you a gift from the universe in the form of an overflowing path of peace, joy, happiness, and love. Remain grounded and just trust that there will come a shift in perspective here, some form of victory. Yeah, with the coffin energy, right? One path no longer serves you with that nostalgic energy of what used to be. Now with the coffin energy, it's a time of evolution to go into the direction of a greater path of victory. So if that is your question and you recognize this communication and offer of greater prosperity and just a better path financially, Spirit's giving you the courage to go forward, to let go of where you used to be. Yeah, this guy's been pretty popular here, so I feel like there are definitely masculines in a leadership position of sorts. He's got a suit on. He's sitting, waiting and contemplating, making an offer or opportunity to those who are searching, who are planting those seeds, who are initiating what's about to be a light at the end of the tunnel or an opportunity coming in. So just remember, in the first 3 weeks of July, Taurus, Spirit's just giving you the hanging man energy to stop and just look at what is unfolding, knowing that eventually there will come a shift in perspective. Now, if one circumstance or situation doesn't turn out for you and you don't know what to do with that, Spirit's saying it wasn't meant to be, right? Let go. Let go of what was. Yeah, someone may get really confused about communication with another. I just got to say that, and Spirit's saying focus on your own personal adventure, what's going on with you. If one financial offer or opportunity doesn't take place, there could be two. One's going to be like, oh, that's nice. And this one's going to be like, oh, yeah, that's the one that Spirit's saying has potential. So Spirit's giving the collective Tauruses the strength to hang in there, because there is going to come an adventure that Spirit's going to nudge you to very quickly travel into the direction of. They're saying remain grounded, because what's showing up here is high honor, a greater path of victory and success. Popular card in the subconscious position for many of the collective Tauruses, the community card, is just that. Someone coming via a community or group of people is coming in to help open a doorway for you of greater prosperity. You've worked hard to get to where you are. Give yourself a pat on the back, for high honor is about to arrive. Unless you continue to sit in this energy, right? If you sit in despair, you will stay in despair. It's time to seek out this adventure that Spirit is referring to. In the day-to-day aspects position, we have the Three of Wands. A commitment, partnership, contract is indeed developing. Yeah, I feel like this older masculine is thinking about making an offer or opportunity. In some cases, this could be of courtship. I'm freeing myself from the past, this Taurus is saying, and I'm going into the direction of an offer of great harmony, a new path of emotional fulfillment, a path of victory and abundance here. You could be a masculine receiving this abundance, or this masculine's going to offer this abundance. Again, by around the 3rd week of July for many of my collective Tauruses. Wow. Same card we had in the same position for my Aries. There's going to come a message. Now, emotionally, the Page of Cups is just that. It's small communication. It may not grow into anything, but we do have a female looking at this message, reflecting upon what this means. There are empty cups tied to the past. In some cases, this could bring an energy of a third-party situation where Spirit's saying, think about it, sacrifice it, let it go. Anything that is bringing despair or is bringing even confusion needs to be let go of, because there are greater things coming. Something very exciting that has potential here in the area of business for many. Yeah, look at that. When I said that, on the bottom of the deck, we have the toil and labor card. 3-card summary. Oh my goodness. So we've got toil and labor, unexpected income, and a time of change. Again, there's going to come some form of communication via someone's home, where you're sitting in the living room, whether it's phone, computer. I am getting, it could be strongly for many of my Tauruses around the 21st of July at the very latest, but there's going to be this realization that you've worked hard and now you are stepping into an energy of greater privilege. Yeah, I see a decision taking place for a main female here, an exciting decision regarding a mature woman. I did see 2 different women. If that's your story and you have questions, write me at my email, JosieK42@gmail.com. But again, I'm feeling a lot about money, unexpected income, offers and opportunities in the area of one's occupation, a realization of success and victory, a realization that one path ended because it no longer serves you, and now Spirit's giving you the courage to go forth into the direction of some unexpected income here. Yeah, we have an official position, someone in an official position making a decision that may involve some form of legal paperwork. We have a wealthy male versus a main male. So there could be 2 options. If this is a financial offer, could be personal, let me know. But I see greater fortune coming in this time of change, right? A number 7 month is about change. It's about efforts, opening doorways towards triumph, inner awareness, and the mastery of where you now want to be. So expect change. Expect endings with the number 9. Expect greater things for yourself. Yeah, someone is fearing that another person may be false. Again, with the child card, this could have to do with your past or a very childlike, playful energy. But Spirit's saying, again, we're trying to free the collective Tauruses from feeling stuck in any situation to instead go into the direction of greater wealth. To kind of like give a connection with someone that could be a long-term commitment more time. All right, so I'm going to close this reading with a message from the Guardian Angel deck by Doreen Virtue. Closing message, please, regarding the circle spread for July of 2025. Yeah, we've got a female here who's just not sure about this guy. 5 of Cups. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself, forgive those around you for any mistakes of the past, so that everyone can move forward towards a greater path of peace, joy, and happiness. Grieving in some cases is a normal part of life as you ask your angels or those you love to help you move forward this process quickly so you can get back on the path towards joy. So there may be a need to forgive and let go, especially in the first couple weeks of July for my collective Tauruses. Yeah, Spirit's talking about the 7 of Thought. They're saying you've been confused about a situation in your life, and now everything is going to become extremely clear to you. Good. Open your heart. Allow others to grow and bloom around you, with you. For in some cases, you've waited for this emotionally fulfilling experience for such a long time, and now the time has come. 3 of Wands. They want to confirm this energy in the day-to-day aspects position. Your passions, right? What you're passionate about will lead you to your divine purpose at this time. Do what you love and have confidence in your talents and skills. Learn everything there is to know about your interests by taking classes, getting a mentor, being a mentor, teaming up with like-minded people, learning from others via the internet. And there we have the 3 of Pentacles once again in the center of the reading. Allow your creativity to soar this month. All right, so should these messages have resonated for you in some way and you have further questions about your own personal journey and or would just like a general reading, feel free to write me for a personal reading via my email, which is JosieK42@gmail.com. I offer 4 1/2-hour video readings, and they are a 1-month, 3-month, 6-month, or yearly reading, and my price list will be in the box below this video, along with the beautiful comment section. I am now offering this summer special, which is a 15-minute, 1-month video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give that a try. Thank you to those of you who've been coming to me for the spring and summer specials and who have returned for additional spiritual advice. Thank you for your trust and for your support. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and those subscribes. And most importantly, I want to say a super big thank you to those of you who have continued to donate to this channel to keep it up and running day to day. Take care and God bless.